Sheila. Oh, 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 Sheila. It is morning, morning, morning. Good morning, everybody. Let's talk some mess for a bit. Um, it is 7 a.m. We are on episode 20 of the Backlog Barbarians. My crew is a little busy, but I'm here. I'm present and accounted for. And what that means is we're going to get some Baron rants. Now, we always get Baron rants. That's just a staple of any time Baron's on camera or recording. But we're going to get some extra Baron rants going today. Why? Because I beat 3 games since the last episode. 3. Now, did I have to ignore a lot of work and slack on some other responsibilities in order to make this happen? Maybe. But 3 games. This is what the Backlog Barbarians is all about. This was the point. Because there's so many games out there. I want to say it's like a silly number of games released every year. At least for sure just on Steam. Good morning, everybody. It just at least on Steam. It's in a ridiculous amount of game. I'm talking 10,000 plus. I what was it, 19,000? It. I can look it up, but my keyboard's loud and I don't feel like clacking in y'all ears. Actually, let's do that. Let me clack in your guys' ears. That's what she said. But yeah, there was so many games released on Steam. We'll just do 2024. There was 18,945 games released on Steam in 2024. 18,945 games. That's on Steam alone. That's not consoles. That's not Nintendo. That's just Steam. Now, are all of those games that I would spend time wanting to play? No, absolutely not. But I can say for sure there's like at least 100 games I would want to play. Now, do I know the name of all those games? No. But my point is, there is a lot of games out here. And the amount of those games, like being able to, like, guys, folks are busy. Folks have jobs, We're the gang. Good morning. Hey, what up, man? Either running late or running behind, which is the same thing, are not going to make it. But I appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat, David Whitaker. If that guy wasn't my boss, I would definitely block that message. But no, there was 18,000. I'll just say 18.5, or we'll just say 18,000 to make the conversation easier. There was over 18,000 games released in 2024 on Steam. There's not enough hours in the day. Hell, there's not enough days in a year. Like, it's just not. So the backlog is infinite, and that's why there will always be a place for the Backlog Barbarians, and that's why this show is so dope. Once again, 20th episode, bi-weekly, started from a tweet from Geek Life Mike, and here we are now. Like this is absolutely wild. Um, but to the 3 games that I beat, I'm gonna talk about them in order. So first, I beat Loop Hero. Now, Loop Hero is one of those games that what got me was the pixel art. So for those who don't know, I am a pixel art junkie. Um, Pixel art games, if there's pixels, I'm there. Like especially RPGs. Um, it just I don't know if it's the nostalgia. I don't know like you know what it is? It just looks so amazing how you can literally take digital squares and make some of the most iconic art. Pretty soon I want to advance the podcast a little bit so I can like start throwing pictures and stuff up there. I know it's not difficult to do. It's just I haven't done it. And I'll make sure and have that so folks can hey morning Nisa. So folks can see that what I'm talking about for those who don't know. But yeah, Loop Hero. So that's definitely one of the games that I beat. It is a roguelike where the universe is like kind of exploded or imploded and it's ending. And you get this loop. And each loop is randomized. But it's a roguelike card deck builder. And you actually get to preset which cards are going to potentially be in your deck. So like there's always a minimum. Wow, I'm clearly tired. Um the lowest amount of cards you can have in your shuffle is 7, and I want to say the highest is like 16. Don't quote me on that. I'm probably completely butchering it, but there's some Loop Hero fanatic out there who knows exactly what I'm talking about. And basically, you pre-select the cards that you want. And each card has an effect on the loop. So, for example, there is a thing called a beacon, and with the beacon, any area of the loop that has that the light is shining on gets every creature in there gets a 20% movement speed, and then every creature during battle gets a 40% increase to attack speed. And attack speed is very important in this game, no matter which class you pick. And there's 3 classes. There's the I want to say, what is he? The knight, the rogue, and the necromancer. I beat the game with the necromancer class, and that's the last class that you unlock. You can beat the game with each character, but the necromancer, it just felt a lot easier for me, because when you get a certain gear set, you can boost the number of spawns you get or the number of skeletons you raise, and they work as not only attack as a way to get more attacks out, but they also get a lot more they provide a lot more defense because some enemies attack your your spawns before they attack you directly. And then you can get abilities to heal yourself every time one of your skeletons die. You can get abilities that for however many uh like it just okay. So with the deck builder, getting back to the point, with the cards, each card affects the world. So like I mentioned a beacon. There's like the meadows. So the build I used was the river system, and what the river system does is any card next to it doubles its effect that normally has. So I use that, and then I use the forest and the thickets. And what the forest and thicket cards do is they actually boost your attack speed. So what I ended up doing was I would set the river and I'd set it in a path, and then I would make sure to add only thicket so I would get 4% boost. But yeah, long story short, I'm rambling about Loop Hero. I beat Loop Hero. I was ready to give up. Oh, Julian's in. I was ready. I was ready to give up. All honesty, I was so ready to quit. I even put it up on social media. You can go find it. I was totally ready to quit, and I actually I want to say within the next like day, I had a good run because it's RNG. You know, sometimes you get the perfect run. Sometimes it seems like the whole universe is against you. But I had the perfect run, and I felt it. I got my attack speed up to 140%. I had my defense up. I had 7 spawns of skeletal spawns. I was beating the bosses left and right, and then I get to the final fight, and it just was working. It even got, because it's an auto battler. If I didn't make that clear, I got to a point where I closed my eyes. Okay, I just got a message, and Geek Life Mike is not gonna make it. Much love to him. But can you guys hear me? How's my audio?
Yep.
Okay, just want to make sure everything's good because I've been ranting.
Now we can hear you.
Oh God, these guys. But yeah, so that was the first game, and then I got a couple other games. But let's get through the proper everything since we got a full cast now. Welcome, folks, to another episode of Backlog Barbarians, a show centered around what games we are playing and what games we need to finish, because most gamers these days have a massive backlog of games. Now, let's get through the introductions real quick. Let's start with the guy who's who's down that way with no camera on because he's too cool for us. Fame, could you introduce yourself and let the folks know who you are?
I was going to be on camera, right? But remember last time I came on the show, I was on camera, and you can tell that I just woke up from the meanest sleep of all time. And I was like, I can't look like that today. So for the first time, I think in level 1 podcasting history, first time I'm not on camera. Yeah, man, I am. My name is Fame David Whitaker. I work for Banjo67 at level1gaming.com.
These lies.
Yeah, man. I write for him. I edit for him. I do podcasting for him. I do videos for him because he is in charge at level 1, and I'm just here to make sure that we continue to do stuff that's cool, because we do cool stuff here at level 1, and that's because of people who come and watch our podcast, support what we do. So thank y'all.
This guy.
And there's no cap in my rap.
Oh, okay. 51. But Julian, let the folks know who you are and where they can find and support you.
Will do. So Julian Harris, also known as King Julian in many spaces. You can find me at True Nerd on Instagram. Actually, just go to truenerd.com, TRUNRD. You can get a link to all my socials because it's not the same everywhere. So, yeah.
Okay. So this kind of pivots into gaming, and I'll try to keep it on track. But I'm Baron J67, the communications director and co-owner of LV1Gaming.com, the place you're at here. And I just want to give a quick and major thank you to all of our supporters, our members, our super chatters, our Patreon, which I haven't been on in a minute, and much love to y'all. But I just want to give a special thanks to our YouTube members: Nisa Hauer, Legendary Yobi, Lord Metroid, Strolly, Arcade 4247, Natalie F, Geek Life Mike, Slow Mo Backslap, Xbox Expansion Pass, Blaine 158, Talzochi, Johnny Man 117, Miss L. I know times are tough, and any penny counts. And I appreciate that you guys are supporting us and helping us keep the lights on here, because our website is completely ad free. So only revenue that keeps this place going is your guys' support. So I appreciate you guys so much. You mean so much to us, more than you'll ever know. But yeah. So speaking of keeping my name the same everywhere, a part of me almost changed my Xbox handle, my gamer tag, to Baron J67, but I've had plastic button for so long. I don't know if Xbox even does this anymore. So back in the day, they used to give you like 3 recommended gamer tags when you would be creating an account. And that's where I seen it. It was like plastic button. And I was like, dude, that's dope. Like, And so, Nisa, seriously, you guys keep the lights on. I mean, like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like without you guys, you guys help so much, like because this stuff is expensive. Yeah, it's a lot of free things used, but the overall to keep all this stuff up, it costs money.
Speaking of names, on a side quest, do Riddle Time, man? Do you know where my name comes from?
Ooh.
This is a you would have to have been rocking with me since I started YouTube on the what is now Life is a Game YouTube channel.
No.
Fame. Drop the ENT, because of course you know it's entertainment too, Karen.
Yeah.
But the fame part.
No. No idea.
Just for all my enemies that see me getting quiet right now. You remember that Big Sean song, For All My Enemies?
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
This for all my enemies. Yeah.
Oh my God. So
a lot of most folks.
So you're rooted. We'll talk about this later. You're rooted in mess. Okay.
Yeah.
This explain. Okay, folks.
It makes a lot of sense.
Folks, you guys have no idea how like my whole world has been like Inception level bursted because makes so much sense. So let's get back on point. But yeah, Nisa, you guys seriously appreciate you. And let's get to it. So, guys, I was talking about what games I completed. What games have you guys either completed or been playing since the last episode? Which the last episode, I believe Fame was on as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, this is starting to become a
was that after I left?
Yes, yes. But yeah, so starting with Julian, what games you've been playing or what games you completed, good sir?
I haven't completed anything, but well, so let me preface. I was out of town for a week and came back to a family reunion, so I haven't had time to.
That's.
I mean,
you ain't
not
had
like
time.
I was gonna. Yeah, not like I was gonna beat anything anyway. But I just started Dragon Age. What is it, Veilguard?
Oh, you too?
Are you serious?
So this
That's
is
crazy.
So basically,
Game Pass works.
With that, but this weekend has been daddy daycare. So I've had the kid. Wife has to work, and I was like, you know what? I got that Fire Stick and I have a controller connected to my living room TV. So I was like, let's see what's on cloud. Let's see what may not require too much of a reaction time. And I was like, oh, you know what? I do want to play this. So I started playing that. I haven't even downloaded it. I keep playing on cloud wherever I play. So I've been playing that. I was gonna start Gears, but again, haven't had time. So like in 10, 15, 20-minute intervals, I've been playing Dragon Age Veilguard.
You need
so,
a
which
handheld.
seems like the
you do.
Yeah.
Nisa's right.
Well,
you need a handheld.
I have it. So even on that, I haven't downloaded. I just keep playing on cloud.
I got you. I got you.
But I might go ahead and download it I need to check the requirements. Wait, do you have it on the?
I got the R. I have the regular Ally. What is it? The Z1. I don't have the Ally X. I have the Ally Z1, which was the original boosted version. But yes, so I have not run Veilguard on there yet, but I have played Avowed. I've played I beat Mafia 3 on there. I beat that's where I actually beat no, Loop Hero I beat on my actual TV. What else did I beat on?
I wasn't able to get
Inscryption.
Mafia 3 running on there.
I wasn't able to get Oblivion, the Oblivion remake. I wasn't able to get it to run on the ROG Ally. Now, then again, I'm a vanilla person when it comes to my gaming, so I rarely tweak with settings. But in order to get Avowed working, I had to tweak the settings. Like I had to go in, reset, I really was messing with it. Even though there's a handheld mode, there's a Steam Deck mode in Avowed, but no,
Okay.
I ended up having to go in and tweak the settings just right, just to get it to run and flow without stuttering on the handheld. And it's weird though, because how is it that I can run Mafia with no issues, which is a fast paced, lot going on game? I'm talking like crazy shootouts, all type of stuff, but then I couldn't get Oblivion walking around the woods to run. Like it just rarely more than 3 enemies on screen at a time. Like just I don't develop games. I just play them and talk about them. But yes. So what was I talking about? Yeah, you and Dragon Age, the Veil Guard, and how we've all magically been playing it this week.
You
That's
got it.
crazy.
Oh yeah, that was it for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fame. For
Yeah. Listen. I planned on having a weekend fulfilled with dominating lobbies as the best tank on Marvel Rivals, which is Penny Parker. Penny Parker is goaded. If you do play Marvel Rivals and you like to play Rocket Raccoon, we can be besties. Because I love to have that extra spiderness. I will take care of it. I will be sure that the enemies will be frustrated and not have a chance to shoot you because they're mad that they're getting spiders crawled up their left leg and through their bunghole. Okay, but I didn't get to do that. I didn't get to do that because I've been hooked on Dragon Age Veilguard. I've played nothing else.
yeah.
My wife and daughter were out bonding, doing things Saturday, and I said I was going to cut grass, didn't do it. I was going to touch grass, didn't do it.
Ooh,
Yeah,
responsibilities is getting neglected. This
yeah,
is serious.
yeah. Dragon Age Veilguard, right? And here's the thing: it's one of those games where it didn't get a lot of hype in my opinion from where I was sitting. There was not a lot of hype behind Dragon Age Veilguard. There was a lot of hate behind it, and I'm not going to dive into that because you guys know why the game was hated on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oddly enough, I came across some of those parts for the first time last night, and I was like, man, I know people are mad about this.
Mm-hmm.
Put that to the side. It is a fantastic RPG through and through. Now, see, I'm the type of person I have open world fatigue, right? This is just open world enough not to give me open world fatigue, right? They got those hubs, right? Those different hubs that you go to, and those have a pretty sizable maps, right? But it's not like
Mm-hmm.
overwhelming because I'm at the point now in my life, like I'm even looking at GTA 6 sideways, like, bruh. mm, It's like I don't know if I have it in me to have the everything game because I'm gonna feel compelled to do everything. Because right now in Dragon Age, I was talking with Baron last night. We both were on the Xbox Cloud Party chat playing single player games, right? And I was like, I need to do the main mission. Like I'm doing every single side. I'm going. Oh, New Doc has new side quests available. Yeah, but I gotta go talk to Solus. I'm not talking to Solus, bro. I gotta go over to New Doc, right? I got it. Oh, such and such. Was it Murthal? I just got her weapon. From doing the thing last night, and I love using her weapon. You have to go. Don't know if you guys have got to that part. I don't want to spoil. You go through a series of questions, or it's either convince her or fight her. And I'm not fighting her, bro. Wasn't doing it because I heard she was super overpower level. Wasn't doing it, so I was able to convince her. Right. It took me. I had to like save the game. I save scummed. Not gonna lie. I save scummed.
Wu Tang.
Uh, to make sure I got it right. Um, but what I'm afraid of is that I'm gonna fall into the Starfield thing because Starfield I haven't done. But if you look at my playtime, you look at my playtime and you wouldn't believe that I'm not done with Starfield.
Oh yeah,
Why? Because I'm spending time in space doing everything,
yeah.
hopping planet to planet like a smut, right?
This.
But but Dragon Age, the Veilguard is such a good game. I don't know if I would have decided to play it if it wasn't on Game Pass.
That's
I
fair.
don't know. And it was crazy is I've seen it a couple of times on sale physical, and yeah, I know I love physical. Like it's at the point now. If I see another physical sale, even if it's a used physical copy, I'm gonna grab it because it is such a good game. It has really deep RPG mechanics. I love the it's not a deep customization with the characters, but it's pretty good customization with the characters. It is such a good game. I recommend you if you have Game Pass, you have to go. My Game Pass actually expires today. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Buy Game Pass again, I guess. But my Game Pass expires today, um, and I'm nowhere near close to being done. And it's all I want to play. It's all I think about. I'm addictively hooked. So no, I haven't beat any games since the last show. I was supposed to. I was playing another game. What game was I playing? I completely forgot. I was playing.
Um.
What was I playing? Oh, Zao.
Yeah.
And I said I'm gonna have Zao beat before the
You
end.
did say that.
Dragon Age dropped, and I forgot all about Zao, bro. And I'm at the point now. That's hard for me to go back to games once I've played so much of it. It's hard. Like that's why I went back to Starfield. It's hard to go back once I played so much of a game, and then going back, leaving and coming back way late. I'm like, what was I doing again? Who is this?
Go to Inba. Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out.
But yeah, Dragon Age. I know I'm yapping, but
No, that's that. Honestly, that's the point of this. And much love, Jay Rimbert, with the $2 super chat. Game Pass, just like Wu Tang, is for the children. Absolutely, bro. I've said it, and I'll keep saying it. If Game Pass was out when I was a kid, this would have been the easiest sell to my family, bro. Like, hey, you buy me 2 games worth of stuff. You spend 2 games worth on Game Pass, and you got me for a whole year where you don't have to buy me any more games. Like, it's really that simple. Like, it's that simple. That's like, Mom, you know how you was gonna buy me 2 games this year for my birthday and then Christmas and good report card? You ain't got to do all that. Just invest early and watch these dividends pay out. Like, it would just, bro, easiest sell ever. But it's funny you said you buy physical games, because this actually fits with the Backlog Barbarians, because this is part of my problem. And I'm glad Geek Life Mike is not here to shame me. So I went to Goodwill, because I like to go and buy books, and I walked in and they had games. First off, I got
bought them.
Oh yeah. I got Assassin's Creed 3. And then there's Halo 3 in there too. And the lady was down. She opened it. She was like, "Oh, there's 2 things in here." Oh, well, it was already in there, so here you go. So yeah, I got Halo 3 and Assassin's Creed 2. GOAT. Dead Island. GTA 5.
The game everybody keeps buying brand new every month.
Yeah. Borderlands 2.
Oh, Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Payday 2.
Payday, yes, sir, skis.
Wait, there's more.
Yo, my Goodwill's been dead.
The Borderlands, the pre-sequel.
I didn't like the pre-sequel, but it was okay.
Dead Island Riptide Special Edition.
Okay.
And then of course,
I almost see it, you buy it.
Let me tell you.
I'm sure you already have this.
I felt bad when I left, because I was like, there's some kid out there who would have like enjoyed the magic for the first time, and I took it for the 30th time. And
pull out your other copies.
I would have to dig a little bit, but I'm not gonna shame myself. This is definitely my 5th time buying this. Easy, like no questions asked. Like 5th might even be cutting it kind of low. But yeah, this is why the Backlog Barbarian, the backlog. Oh, and then of course they had the Max Payne movie, which I like, and a lot of people don't. Doesn't have much to do with the game.
Oh, I liked it.
I love the movie. Yeah, I seen that and I bought it. I was like, yeah, of course. But yeah, so I live this life. This Backlog Barbarian life is not just a theme. This is my life. This is real. But what's super dope is, for me, like I said earlier in the beginning when I was giving my soliloquy, I beat 3 games since the last time we've been on. And they were all, 2 of them were roguelikes, and 1 was a palate cleanser. Herdling. I want to talk about that. That was the last game I beat. I want to talk about Inscryption, but Inscryption is such a good game, and the story is so tied to the game that it's one of those things where I can't really talk about it without ruining the story. Um, I'm trying to let's talk Inscryption. And okay, so it's a roguelike deck building game. Just it's a roguelike deck building game. You're playing this card game where your cards have attack power, they have health, they have summon requirements. I wonder if this is pretty close to Magic. I never really played Magic. My first time playing was at Summer Games Fest. But I ended up, that was my first time playing it, and I kind of didn't know what I was doing. I still kind of don't, but okay. So with Inscryption, you start off the game in this cabin, and you have these eyes looking at you. Oh, and just lost one. But no, you have these eyes looking at you, and it's super creepy. There's like this weird stuff going on in the cabin. You don't really know what's going on, and you're just playing this game. And as you're progressing in the world, different scenarios happen. Like the guy ends up putting on a mask and he becomes a different character, and his battles have different abilities. Like he'll have a fight to where he can take your cards, so you'll play a card, and if you don't play another card to move his fish hook, he'll catch your card and pull it to his side, and now that card that you were using to beat him, he's fighting you with it. Like there's a bunch of little mini mechanics like that. There's a bunch of random boosts in the world. There's puzzles that happen within the world to make your card experience easier. You're like, there's just so much going on, and then you think, and then like I'm trying my best to talk about this game, guys, without spoiling it. For the love of God, if you like deck building, if you like roguelikes, if you like horror, or I guess more of a thriller, like a psychological horror, not so much jump scares. Like that's not really what it is. Hey, what up, Lemon? What's good, man? But yeah, you guys make sure, please go and subscribe to 108 Dragons TV. Please, 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 please go and sub and go check them out. But yeah, so with Inscryption, it's a solid horror thriller experience built around a roguelike deck builder. There's a whole crazy story there, and it's a million times worth checking out. I'm so glad that I finally finished it. It's on, I want to say it's on like PlayStation Plus and Game Pass right now. Yeah, I want to say it is. That's where I originally played it, was PlayStation Plus. And then I got like halfway through the game, and then stopped because I play a bunch of different games. But I came back to it, and I restarted it on my Xbox, and played it from the beginning, caught up to where I was, and then of course cleared the game. But I once again, don't go look up very much about this game. Please don't, because that ruins it. It is that good of a story where it's worth going in with no prior knowledge. And I feel Inscryption, yeah. I feel like I would do such a disservice to talk about the story, because I would butcher it, and it's just truly that good. Like I want to watch a movie. Like that's how good the story is. Okay, so Inscryption, and then after that extremely traumatic horror experience, I was like, I need a palate cleanser. I hit that weird point. Have you ever beat a game, Julian, and felt so empty? Like you didn't know what to do. Like you just kind of like sat around.
Yeah,
okay,
I had to think about it, but yeah.
Okay, I felt that after Inscryption. I felt empty. I felt lost. I felt like I didn't know what to do. I started reading my Game Informers. Like I just like, I really did. I started reading. I'm like sitting there broken. So I was like, I want to play something, but I need something simple. And shout out to Nisa. I believe it was Nisa who recommended Herdling. Correct me if I'm wrong, Nisa, but I want to say it was you. And it was an awesome experience. It was short. I think like 2.5 hours, maybe. 4 at the most. And you're hurting these animals. Do I know why I was hurting these animals? No, not at all. But it felt good. It felt like the right thing to do. There was a proper amount of stress. There was a healthy amount of struggle. There was only one moment where I felt like lost. It was one moment, and I knew it was gonna happen when they created this open map area. I knew it was gonna happen. I was gonna get lost, and I did. But outside of that, Herdling was such a good palate cleanser of a game, and it was so cute and short, and it helps you feel accomplished. Like it goes from I beat 2 games to I beat 3. Like, and it makes you feel good. You know what? It reminded me of Unpacking.
Yeah.
That feeling.
Okay.
That feeling of like calm accomplishment. That's the exact way I felt. Herdling looks amazing. The music is solid, and it's one of those playthroughs where you'll not want to put it down. Like, I would recommend picking like a Saturday morning, starting and then just finishing. Like that's how I would recommend. Like when you got a chunk of time where nothing's happening, that's when you play Herdling, so you can finish it in one go. Because you really can.
I've been looking at it and I was like, okay, I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna loop back around to it.
I'm gonna. Oh, Wonder Stop. Wonder Stop was one I was super excited for during. I want to say they showed it at like Games Fest a couple years ago. That's where you run the coffee shop or something, right? Please correct me if I'm wrong. And Salt Mines, I'm an adult and I use Game Pass. I beat almost 300 games last year. Yeah, I believe it. No, hey, Salt Mines, he ain't lying to y'all. I know this man. He is not lying to y'all. He games. And he be playing the obscure stuff. See? But yeah, go play Herdling, guys. It's definitely a good game that you can finish in one sitting. Oh, T-Shop. Yeah, see? Look, Nisa, I know what I'm talking about. I know my stuff. I be gaming. I'm out here. But yeah, guys. So those are the games that I finished. And then I picked up, and while we made fun of it earlier, is I picked up Dragon Age Veilguard 2 as well. We sat in a chat like old school 360 days playing single player games, because that's what I used to do back in the day. I used to sit in the chat with my homeboy. I'd be playing Fallout 3. I think he was playing Fallout 3 as well, or Skyrim, and we would just be sitting there talking mess, listening to music while playing the games. So that's exactly what was happening. It's weird because even though the world is like more internet, like everything's tied to the internet, like even Veilguard needs the internet to play. I don't usually be in lobbies or like game chat anymore like that. I just don't. I don't know if I'm over it or what. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and talk about why. But to go back to that, it was very nostalgic for me. And it was super dope, like sitting in there for hours. Like all right, y'all, I'll be back. Like I'm going to just stay in the lobby like this guy does. You a troll notorious for that, bro. I be dying.
I might not come back.
Yeah, no, might not. You won't. Like look, when you get up, I assume it's done.
Okay, so it has nothing to do with this, but I always intend on coming back. But kids, man.
Oh, you ain't got to tell me. I had to lock my door and look my little one in the face, which we're going to celebrate her birthday today. It's going to be fun. We're going to this place called John's Incredible. It's all you can eat pizza and toys and games, and bought it. Yeah, we went crazy. But what she don't know, this is completely off topic. So her grandma got her a Nintendo Switch Lite, and then we bought her the Hello Kitty Island or something like that. Then she's into wrestling, so we got her a Bianca Belair toy and a not Rhea Ripley. What's old girl's name? The redhead. I forgot her name, but Becky Lynch. Okay. But I didn't realize how hard it was to find wrestling toys. They're expensive. I felt like I was buying McFarlane toys.
Mm-hmm.
And you would think what is popular is wrestling is right now, that the merch would be a lot easier to find. I had to order like through Mercari. I had to get like third party stuff at a reason. It was cheaper for me to go buy it direct from another person than it was to buy from a store. That's the situation it turned into. And then we got her a world championship belt. Oh yeah, like I'm super excited.
Interesting.
Yeah, my kids are really into wrestling. Like really into wrestling. It's even their cupcake toppers. For the party is like WWE. but yeah. So yeah, the Hello Kitty Island Adventure. That's the game. I hope I'm not too loud because she's probably at the door listening.
Yes.
Yeah, right. She's out, bro. Okay, we got to talk about that. Growing up, did you like try to figure out what gifts you got for Christmas?
Sometimes. Once I figured out that Santa Claus
Yeah.
was fictional,
Yeah.
I still believe when I lived in New Orleans, I saw him. It could have been a dream.
You probably did see him, bro.
I feel like I walked in on him, but I think after the fact, to a certain extent, I did, and then I kind of just like I want the surprise.
You know, not me. I was. Thank God I didn't know how to wrap gifts as a kid, because I would have been that person to open them and rewrap them. I used to measure and weigh the items.
Hilarious.
Like that's how I knew I was getting the Xbox 360, is because I looked up the dimensions of the box, and I measured.
Wait, how old were you when this came out? When the 360 came out? Because I'm older than you.
When was the 360? What was it? 2005? 2006?
06. Okay, I think so.
So I had to be what, like 13, 14? I want to say like 14. Was it 14? I can't count. Yeah. I'll just say I was 14. But yeah. Oh, bro. And then I found all the receipts. I was checking receipts because I knew my mom was like, hardcore when it came to money. So I knew she was going to have all the receipts just in case she had to return everything. And I found all the receipts and I had to put on my wow face during Christmas. But that was definitely my worst moment. I never really like opened them early, because I didn't know how to rap. But now as funny enough, now as an adult, I enjoy the surprise more now than I did when I was younger. Like now, I love being surprised. I love it because you read so much, you watch so many movies, you play so many games. It's kind of hard to be surprised anymore. Or like even how everybody in my family uses my damn Amazon account, so I have to ignore the emails, because especially when it gets around my birthday or Christmas, and they're like, "Oh, I know you seen it," and I was like, I try my best not to look. And then I got the A box thing right here. I don't want to say her name because she'd be listening. And it's the one with the screen, so it'll show like order on the way. So I have to like not look at it around the time of my birthday and Christmas because I'll look and see everything and it's like, damn. But September babies are hardcore. Had to go to school on our birthday. Yeah, dang, that does suck. And it's funny because they're the most common birthdays too. Like, and it's all because people are nasty on New Year's. That's a lot of people don't want to admit that. Like Christmas, New Year's. That's why everybody. That's all it is, guys. Y'all's holiday nasties. But back to games.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, completely went there. But nah, man. Okay, this is something I was gonna write about, and I know this may be like duh, but I think the reason the roguelike genre is so successful is it grabs the arcade experience. Like for me, I kept thinking one more loop. Let me go on one more with Loop Hero because I really was ready to quit. Like I said, if y'all go look, there's a tweet out there. It's like all emotional and stuff. I'm surprised it wasn't salt, like in tears all over the damn tweet. I was ready to quit, but it was just that thing of like, let me just put in one more quarter. Let me do one more loop. I know what to do now. Like, like I know what to do now.
I understand now.
I understand. I know kung fu. Show me. No, but no, and I just kept putting in that one more quarter. I kept running that one more loop, and then it finally worked out like 30 loops later. But that reminds me, and I like, for me, it gives me that arcade feel. Like, man, if I had one more quarter, I could beat this boss. Like, if I could press start one more time, or you're at the gotcha machine, or you're at the, so basically it scratches that gambling itch. There you go. That's what that is. I'm a gambler, and I have problems. So yeah, that's what that is. It's definitely gambling. It's like, oh, just one more run. Yep. Yes. You're hungry. Okay, go talk to your mother. Thank you. I locked the door. She'd have came in here, dirty diaper and all. No, but no, I don't know if it's just me or if I'm describing it poorly, but it really gives me that old school arcade feeling, and that just probably just speaks to the gameplay loop as a whole. Because let's be real, if a gameplay loop sucks, you're not gonna play it. Like, I don't care how great it looks. I don't care. Like, that's what's got to grab you. And the roguelikes that I've been playing recently, Loop Hero and Inscryption, they do it in such a solid way. And it's just enough variety. Well, funny enough, with Inscryption, with certain fights, there's no variety. So it doesn't tell you that, but if you play enough, you realize, like, oh, this is going to happen. This is the order, and you can build your deck according to that order. But yeah.
Now, what platforms are all of those, or both of those on?
Oh, Loop Hero and Inscryption are on everything. Okay. I own both of them on the Nintendo Switch. Limited Run did a special edition for both of them, I believe. And I picked them up. Because they look, here, let me show you. They look cool as hell. Let me see.
I have one game from Limited Run.
No, baby, not right now. So, let me see. Why did that pop up? Update later. Loop Hero, they had a super cool case, and they only made 4,000 of them, and this is 309 of 4,000. But yeah, dude, freaking Loop Hero, they came out with some cool cases, and look at that pixel art. Excuse me.
I know, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and that I was so hooked. Like, and you see the plastic is still on it. So don't ask me how many times I bought Loop Hero. If you see the plastic on the game and then I'm talking about it and I'm enjoying the hell out of it, just know I bought it multiple times. And it's not a flex. It's just showing you my sickness. Be better than me. Oh. Enjoy your things. My nephew came over and he was like, I like to play with my toys. And I was like, yeah, I like to look at mine. But no, excuse me. But yes, you can play those games everywhere. And I highly recommend checking them out. Because the cool thing about these games is they fit with a busy schedule. Like, there's something you can play while you're sitting there with baby girl, while you're maybe sitting with the family. That's why I'm so happy I got the handheld. It's because, like, I could sit down with everybody while we're watching K-pop Demon Hunters for the 1,000th time and still be around my family while still playing my game. Oh, speaking of roguelikes, I've been playing a game called Beneath Orisha.
Keep talking. I need to grab the baby. I can hear you.
Yeah. Go get the baby. So I've been playing this game called Beneath Orisha, and I'm probably butchering the name. It's a roguelike experience where it's a turn-based battler, and it's a deck building game, but you pick. So just imagine a atypical turn-based fighter. Turn-based fighter, turn-based RPG. So think your old school Final Fantasies. Think except certain attacks move you across the playing field. So, for example, you'll get an attack that it'll push you to go to the far enemies, and then you'll do an area of effect, like you'll launch like a rocket, and when you launch, it'll build energy, and anybody who's standing next to you will take damage. Then you'll go and attack the person. But it's just a cool way to have the roguelike element mixed with cards while mixed with arena RPG. That, like, it sounds like a lot. It's a lot simpler than I'm making it sound. But Beneath Orisha, that's been one that I've been playing, and that's been my like time waster game. Like,
Okay.
I'm not taking it too serious, but whenever I'm just kind of sitting around and I don't know what to do, I'll play that. I'll treat it like a mobile game, except it's on my Rock Ally. Actually, that's the way to describe it. I treat it like a mobile game, like just something to do to pass time. But go ahead.
I know I was gonna say one game I'm thinking about jumping on is I Am Your Beast. I've always wanted to check out some of the stuff from Strange Scaffold.
Oh yeah.
And I saw that pop up, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to check that out.
Strange Scaffold is easily like the what is that production company that does movies?
Bloomhouse?
No, not Bloomhouse, but close. It starts with an A.
Not Annapurna, that's gaming.
You know what I'm talking about. I can't.
Yeah,
I can see it. I just can't think of it. They do all the obscure movies, like really weird and obscure movies that are like hyper realistic. That's what Strange Scaffold is for gaming. I love their games. I got their records back there. You can't really see it. El Paso Elsewhere is still one of the greatest trailers and games. If you like Mad Max, not Mad Max, I'm sorry. If you like Max Payne, you will love El Paso Elsewhere. It has
I had that one on my phone, but I was like, I want to play this on a bigger screen,
bro. It's one of those games, man. And then the story is intense. The voice acting is dope. The trailer is amazing. I'm a trailer junkie. That is one. It was what was it? It was always a one-way trip. Like, I say that all the time, and it's from that trailer. Oh God, I'm about to go watch it after this. That's how good. I love that damn story. Like, it's just about hurt and relationships and vampires and destroying the world. Like, bro, it just go please go play El Paso Elsewhere. Oh man, it was always a one-way trip. Like, you know what it reminds me of in terms of like story and feel? It reminds me of Metal Gear Solid. Like, I know that sounds weird, but just like how much emotion and weirdness is in it, and like how you could take something so outlandish but make it have heart and resonate with the normal person. That's the vibe I get from El Paso Elsewhere. Like, this is one of the most insane stories. You're dealing with literally fighting your vampire girlfriend and her army of undead, vampire ex-girlfriend. But the way they deliver the story and what they talk about and the moments, it's heavy and it's dope. But yeah, please go play it. Look, I'm all hyped up. I'm trying to think, what else have I been playing? Clearly a lot of roguelikes. And I think it has more to do with like Salt Mines brought up earlier. Is just, you got a family, you're dead. Like, I'm busy.
Yeah.
Dragon Age works, Avowed works, because in my opinion, and the Outer Worlds, these games all work because they feel like heavy RPG light games. Like,
Yeah, I had started getting back in the Outer Worlds for a little bit. I need to get back to that.
but no, I feel like the Outer Worlds, the games I just mentioned, I'm blanking, sorry. The games I just mentioned, they are for the busy RPG fan. It's enough RPG elements there to immerse yourself in the world while not being go collect 10 sticks MMO fetch questy just to get to the next level. Like,
Yeah,
it there you go. It respects your time. It respects your time. And what I love about Dragon Age the Veilguard so much is if you go somewhere new and you turn a corner and you look around, if there's a room you can go into, there's a chest or an item in there. If there's a cliff a ledge you can get to, there's a chest up there. Same with Avowed. Anywhere, if there's a little secret area you can get to, when you get there, there's an item there for you. They reward your exploration. It's like, hey, see that roof up there? There's a way to get there, and if you get up there, there's something for you. Oh, hey, this little part of this corner of the building, yeah, there's something for you. Thank you for walking in this room that somebody spent hours upon hours upon hours designing just for people to walk in and walk out. Here's a chest. Here's some loot. And I like that. I say that a lot. Like, respect my time, because I don't have much of it. You know, I don't. That's why I said if you see me gaming like crazy, I'm ignoring my work. I swear that's a fact. If you see me on Discord and I'm gaming, I am skipping work. Like, that's all that it is. I'm not writing something. I'm not emailing somebody. I'm ignoring somebody on Discord. Like, that just I'm sorry. Meat Town beat down, bro. The amount of dragging I got on Instagram for that was hilarious. I'm sorry. That is easily one of the funniest things ever. Being drug on the internet is quite funny when it's lighthearted like that. I feel bad for folks who catch hell, but the 2 moments I got drug on the internet, they're freaking hilarious. I got me cussing and stuff. Meat Town beat down. But yeah, Julian, we are hitting that final minutes. I rambled a lot today, and I apologize, guys. I tried to keep it on the topic as much as possible because this is Backlog Barbarians, and the backlog is eternal, and there's games everywhere that need to be played. I promise you guys got a game you need to play. I reinstalled Deus Ex Mankind. Mankind. What was the second one? Or the fourth one? Mankind Divided or Mankind?
Yeah. Or is it Humankind Divided or?
I think it's Humankind Divided.
Okay.
Oh, hell, you got a fan. Troll's a fan of you, Julian.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, he said your mustache looks great.
Okay.
He's like, yeah.
Well, I don't have head hair, so I gotta.
You gotta make it work. But no. What do you plan on playing and or beating by the next episode, which will be on the 21st? We will be back 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on the 21st. So what's the game you plan on beating and or playing in between now and then?
I'm going to continue to play Dragon Age. Probably between that time, since I've had day-to-day daycare, I think I have a little leeway to play some games this week. So even though I've beat it a million times, going to do the Gears or what is it, Reloaded? They don't call it remaster. I'm going to jump into that, just see what that looks like. I'll probably beat that for sure. And then I may check out. I think I wrote it down here. Inscryption, and I may not make it to Loop. What is it? Loop Hunter?
Loop Hero.
I may not make it to that, but I'm definitely going to try to check out Inscryption. And then the other game I just said, that's on Game Pass, so I definitely check that out. I Am Your Beast.
Yeah, that's a good one. The Construct found my gifts hidden under the basement with my sister once. Christmas was never the same. Oh, I'm sorry, man. It does ruin the magic. I'm sorry I missed your message. But yeah, play Wander Stop Nisa. Yeah, look, man, I gotta take your advice because I had a lot of fun with Herdling. Do I know why I did what I did? No, but I didn't lose not one animal. I got an achievement for that. It was like completing the game without losing any of the creatures. And I was like, yeah. I had to save them from falling off cliffs and stuff and evil
So you're like
predators.
Moses.
Yeah, I was definitely out there like doing my abilities with my staff. Yeah, so it definitely was like Moses. But hey, Geek Life Mike, I'll be back next week when adulting don't matter. Much love to the crew. Hey, Geek man, Mike, look, dude, real life always comes first. The Backlog Barbarians is eternal, and we appreciate you, man. I'll make sure we'll be back the 21st. So for me, I'm gonna finish Velguard. I'm making it a mission. I'm about to go install it right now on my handheld.
Let me check out the playtime on that.
Oh God, are you gonna go look at mine, see how much I put into it?
No. I'm gonna look at. I'm just gonna see how long, because they have the how long.
Oh yeah, what is it, like 25 hours?
Let me see. Well, you keep talking. I'm gonna look it up.
Oh no, okay. So I wanna beat Dragon Age Velguard. I also what did I reinstall? The the latest Deus Ex game. I never played it. So I want to make sure and play through that one. I doubt I'll finish that by next time. I think the safest bet that I could put out there is I'm gonna finish Dragon Age Velguard by the next episode. I'm gonna put mad time into it, and then my biggest feat of the year, because it's getting spooky time. We're almost there, so I have what damn game was that? I got Alan Wake 2, so I'm gonna play through Alan Wake 2. I might even play Resident Evil 3 remake. That's the only one out of the remakes that I haven't beat. Wonder Stop is 15 hours. Okay. 2X KO and Rivals. This man, all he wanted to do is play fighters, bro. Look, man. I'm not good. All right? I'm not good. I'm okay.
I may start looking at this website just to find short stuff to beat. But main story.
Then there's there's nothing wrong with that. So what's the main story time?
28.5 hours.
That sounds
main
right.
plus extra, which I don't know if they have DLC for this or not, but main plus extra is 62.
Yeah.
And then completionist is 79.5.
Jesus.
Okay.
Hey.
So at least, I mean, you probably already over 28.5.
That's okay. That's the problem. Like Fame earlier brought up Starfield, and I'm already at my first playthrough of Starfield is 6 days, and I didn't even beat the story. Just my first character. That's a better response. My first character in Starfield is 6 days, 6 real days, not 6 in-game days, like 6 24 hours worth in this damn game. And on my second playthrough, which I'm still not even burning through the story, and I hate saying playthrough because that sounds like I beat it. My second character, I'm already over 2 days. Like, bro, I got issues, man. I need help. But yeah, hey, no, we are wrapping it up. I appreciate y'all so much. Nisa, Troll, Geek Life Mike, Salt Mines, Lemon. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Jay Rembert, y'all hanging out with us once again. Please, please, please follow us everywhere. For me, it's Baron J67, and anywhere you see the Phoenix with LV1 Gaming, that's where you'll find our work and lives and all that other fun stuff. Julian, let the folks know where they can find and support you.
Sure. On Twitter is Julian_DDP. You can find me on Instagram at TRUNRD. I think on Blue Sky I'm King Julian H.
Yes.
Yeah, and then if you have any issues finding those, just head over to TrueNerd.com, TRUNRD, once again, and you can find links to all of those.
Man, I appreciate y'all so much. We will be back 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Sunday, September 21st. We will be back, and